Morning. So, couple of last observations for the Super Bowl. Look, first of all, um, the Republicans spent the entire fucking election denigrating San Francisco and other blue cities as like war zones, trash heaps, full of druggies, all that, especially San Francisco. All right. They would go into San Francisco to look for the dirty places. And then they had the Super Bowl in Santa Clara. That's what the stadium is, but most people stayed in San Francisco and either took a train down or a car. And all of a sudden, people go, "Oh, where are all the druggies? Where's the destruction? Where's the trash? This city is gorgeous." Pat McAfee on his sports show is going, "I don't know what they're talking about. This is a beautiful city." Yeah, because you haven't fucking traveled out of the Midwest in decades, motherfucker. And I saw a whole bunch of videos of, "I'm surprised it's like this." No, this is when you have a city that's usually pretty well run and cares about itself. Um, this is just what happens when reality meets the fantasy that is Fox News. And we're 2 days from the Super Bowl, and motherfuckers are still talking about the Bad Bunny halftime show. And the majority who are talking about the Bad Bunny halftime show are white creators. Either they're trying to break it down or, denigrate it, or they've got their lives up going, "What do you think of it?" "Oh, this is my opinion of it," blah, blah. One, it was an entertaining show. It was brilliant. And as a Latino, I agree with everything he did. And I don't speak a word of Spanish. Shut up. But I understand the vibe. And I understood a lot of those references because I lived them. And it's getting to be really disingenuous right now to watch white men mostly try to break down what we saw in Bad Bunny, that whole thing. Look, I'm going to say this, and I'll probably get in trouble for it, but just stop it now. One, you're doing this because you still get clicks and people have their opinion on it. And two, enjoy it. That's simple as that. That's my culture. And I lived a lot of it, and I'm proud of it. I also got shamed for it for a decade, for years. And he showed it, and basically what he did was just say, "Hey, we all could be part of this." You could, but now it's all about political, and he did no. He did a show. He showed an inclusive show, and if you all want to be part of it, come on in. If not, just don't try to stop it. Don't try to make it something that's not. That's what the song is that Ricky Martin sang, his song about not letting Puerto Rico become Hawaii. Because in Hawaii, they literally destroyed the Hawaiian culture. It's still there, but not what it was, because a bunch of rich people went in there and took it over and overthrew the government. And in Puerto Rico, if you make a certain amount of money, a rich person doesn't have to pay taxes in Puerto Rico. That's why Jake Paul's there talking shit about Puerto Rico. And Puerto Ricans now understand my dad never wanted to be a state. My dad supported the Puerto Rican, basically, freedom movement in the 70s. I got it now. I get it. Because they don't just want Puerto Rico to be a state, they want Puerto Rico to become fucking Alabama. They want to strip all the Latino Caribbean culture out of Puerto Rico and take away it and make sure rich people get all the beaches and the property and basically turn the indigenous people like they did and maybe even set up a reservation for us, huh? So that's what that's about. And that's what you all not talking about because you can't. because you don't understand it. You don't get it. And you try to justify it and try to sound really smart. What this was about. This is what that was about. If you want to get political. And he wasn't. He was just making a point. Go move on to something else. It's not like there's anything else to move on to. Stop doing this bullshit, okay? If you didn't like it, you didn't like it. If you're like Kid Rock trying to defend his stupidity, whatever. But I'm just amazed, literally, what people will do to make money. And whoa, aren't you? No, I'm not making a fucking dime off this shit. And like I said, I do this mostly for my mental health. Because I have to say something, I'm going to explode. I mean, this is one more of that. So, hey, if you want to be part of it, cool. Drop into the local, carniceria. Don't worry about the language, just point. Enjoy. But if you want all of us to be your dry white bread, honestly, go fuck yourself.